In Minecraft, we got cats, but not ferrets. We got pandas, but not grizzly bears. So, if you're like me and would like to have more animals introduced into Minecraft, we'll be doing exactly that today. The first mod we can add is Chirpy's Wildlife. Just by the mod's name itself, you can already tell it adds wild animals. Duh. However, it's not quite the wild animals that you would have to worry about when you're camping in the wilderness. Instead, this mod adds animals like hedgehogs, chameleons, boars, and alligators. Okay, maybe you should worry about alligators in the wild. Fun fact, every animal in this mod actually has a rare albino version to them. Like, I had to spawn in 50 plus deer to get this guy right here. So if you find an albino in survival, consider yourself incredibly lucky. There's also some aquatic animals like manta rays, which you can cook by the way, insects like beetles, crickets, and butterflies. And if you're interested in birds, this mod adds a whole list of them. Now that you think about it, it's honestly weird how Minecraft has bats and phantoms, but no actual birds in the sky. Oh, and did I mention that you could pick up tiny animals and place them on your head? Moving on, we have the mod Spawn. This mod only adds 6 new animals into the game. To start, there's 3 aquatic animals, which is the tuna, and the seahorse from the ocean, and anglerfishes from the deep oceans. Then there's snails that are these shy little creatures that would retreat into their shells when you startle them. What's cool about these snails is that you can strip their shells off if you shot them with an arrow when they're not in their shells, turning them into a slug. You can then take the shell and make escargots out of them. But the biggest feature in this mod, I think, are the ants. Because if you follow me over here, notice how this is a new biome? It's an entire biome called the Ant Gardens, with these anthills spawning in them. If you get near these anthills, obviously ants will spawn, and gosh, they make such gross yet cute sounds. Most of the blocks added by this mod are from this biome, except for blocks like the ant farm, which is a craftable block that works similar to a beehive but for ants. And unlike bees, ants are actually tameable. There's still a lot more to this mod that I can't fit in this video, like the hamsters, so go ahead and check it out yourself. Next up in the list, we have the mod Promenade. There's 3 main reasons why I added this mod. The capybaras that have adorable animations to them, like how it even has a farting animation. And the beautiful biomes like this Japanese cherry blossom biome, this maple trees biome, and more. What's with these mods with such aesthetically pleasing biomes? I love it. You can get the Moai statue by placing Tuff in a stonecutter, by the way. Other than that, this mod also adds ducks with really long necks. Speaking of ducks, there's a mod that specializes in adding ducks. Ducklings. What a name, right? With the mod, there will be 2 variants of these ducks, a white one and a mallard. I personally prefer these duck models over the ducks from the Promenade mod, because it's just more simple. But you know what's my favorite duck model? These guys right here. These are fisherman ducks called the quacklings, which you can trade with them. They're technically an animal, right? And you know, if we're gonna have a duck fisherman, how about we have a whole village of frog villagers? Yeah, I know there's frogs in Minecraft already, but the Minecraft frogs are so lame compared to these guys from the mod Ribbits. If you watched my previous village video, I've already introduced these guys, so I'm not gonna go too in-depth with them. Just know that these Ribbits all have their job professions, hobbies like playing instruments, and all with really cool, adorable animations. Alright, now we'll need a mod that adds grizzly bears. And I got a perfect mod for that, Wildlands. Wildlands, as said, adds not only a grizzly bear that looks for berries, salmons, and honey to eat, but it also adds some sea creatures like jellyfishes and octopus. On a plus note, this mod adds 2 biomes, the Bayou biome, which is a different variant of the swamp biome, and the burnt forest, which is, well, a burnt forest. Pretty cool. Now, if you're interested in long giant snakes, the Untamed Wilds mod is for you. This mod adds snakes from tiny ones to large ones, like large. The snakes have really good physics to them too. Just look how it's hanging its tail here. The mod also adds animals like giant salamanders, tortoises, softshell turtles, sharks, rhinos, big cats, and so much more. Oh, And you can also install the Untamed Delight mod, which is an add-on to Farmer's Delight if you like to cook up meals with all these exotic animals, like a bison meat pizza. And finally, we'll be covering the mod Critters and Companions. Judging by how cute the name of the mod is, you can already tell it adds adorable little creatures, from otters that spawn in rivers to ferrets that would spawn in forests. My favorite are the red pandas. They're so stupidly cute. Just look at them sleeping. The best part about this mod is that all of these animals actually performs little actions, like how otters would open up clams to find pearls. Also, most mods in this video are compatible, like how a wild animal from the Untamed Wilds mod is being ganged up by these otters here. Alright, now I know that if I don't mention the next 2 animal mods, the comments are gonna go crazy. So just for the sake of it, the first one is the mod Naturalist. This is one of the most popular animal mods known, and because I'm sure most of you would already know about it, I'm going to go through it quickly. First, it has 30 plus new animals, all with really great designs and characters. Plus, they all interact with each other just like in the real world. Like how this wild bear is chasing after this deer, and it actually eats it as well. Oh, and fireflies! The promise Minecraft broke is added in this mod. The next mod is Alex's Mobs. This is also an insanely popular mod for, well, obvious reasons. Now this mod doesn't just add almost 100 of normal animals like orcas and vills, but magical weird creatures as well. But the best part about this mod are the Easter eggs. Like when naming a platypus Perry, it turns into Perry the Platypus. There's dancing cockroaches, Harambe. This one's pretty sad, that he was forced to seal. My favorite is when a grizzly bear turns into Freddy Fazbear and just would stare at you like this. Oh, and beware of the jump scare in 3, 2, 1. And there's still so much more. And that would be all to my animals mod list. I hope you liked it, and if there's any mods you think I've missed out, feel free to let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, by the way, it helps a lot. Until next time, goodbye.